Now, unlike the Vice, this got no moving parts. And I can do something with that. So, get you in close here. I have run the grinding disc over this before, so it's all nice and smooth, but as you can see, it is still beat up. I did put a nice edge on it because I was using it, but I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Okay. Made in Canada. Good. The handle needs a lot of love, and somebody drilled a hole through it so they can hang it up. Alright, well, let's get the sandpaper out and get started. Alright, so we got her looking real pretty with our friend Mr. Angle Grinder. Did not touch the name with the grinder because that would be unfortunate, but we got out, I'd say 90% of the indifferences. Deep pockets of rust and whatnot. Don't worry about the handle, we'll fix that up to you. Alright, you can see that it's got a real nice shine to it, but the problem is it is all uneven. So now the real work comes in getting it in some sandpaper and scrubbing away till it's all perfectly shiny. Alright, we'll let you know when it happens. Alright, once again, get the lubricant out, spray it all, force the water out of it, both sides, and we'll get sand in here. And see what we can do with it. Alright. Well, it's starting to look better. It doesn't look like it, but it's getting real smooth. And what we're trying to do, got some heavy grit sandpaper. And just running it over top. And you just keep doing that until all the tool marks are gone. And then you move down to smaller sandpaper. And after that, you move down to even smaller sandpaper, 600 grit, and that will give us a very nice finish on an axe. So there's your top view. I can show you what it starts off as. See, it's all uneven. It's all uneven. Oh, did I miss a bit there? No, that'll come off. It's fine. And it is not smooth. It didn't take off too much material. You can tell the difference from one side to the next. This one's starting to get real shiny and smooth. Just takes a little bit of time and a whole lot of scrubbing. Oh, we got it all sanded down. It's looking pretty good. All those tool marks from the grinder are gone. Went through the sandpaper, got the big stuff scratched off, caved in and started using my hand sander to get the rest of it. It's looking pretty good. It's rough, but it's smooth. It's It's rough, but it's smooth. Well, it's very smooth, but it's a rough finish. But that we can take care of, no problem. And the other side's the same. I just didn't flip it over and show you. So what I'm going to do next is move down past the heavy grit stuff and get into the real polishy kind of stuff. Now this stuff is real smooth. You can barely even feel the grit on it. It just feels like kind of coarse paper. And that is 600 grit. And basically, what you're pretty much doing is using one tool to replace the tool marks of another tool, to replace the tool marks of another tool, to replace the tool marks of another tool, and so on until you can see yourself smiling in it. Alright, let's get started, and I'll let you know when it's looking a lot better. Alright, so we're through with the 1000 grit sandpaper and the 2000 grit sandpaper because for some reason it didn't record everything I was talking about. That's okay, nobody wants to hear it all anyway, so yeah. I haven't polished it yet, but we got the handle all nice and smooth. A little dirty from the WD-40, but we'll get some buffing done, and we'll see how it looks. Hopefully we get a nice mirror finish and it's all very pretty. I think it looks good just like that, but you know, for the sake of the video, we'll do it up real nice. Alright. So if you don't have a big fancy buffing machine, or buffing pads, or whatever, you can use a magic eraser, and it'll clean it up real nice. And just scrubbing away on it, pressing pretty hard, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's starting to take all the shavings off from, oh yeah, you can see it. Hi, huh. Hello. Shiny. Alright, well, I'll get it buffed down and I'll dry it off and polish it best I can, and then we'll see how it looks when it's fully completed. And we're done. Without a buffing wheel and buffing compound, this is about as good as I can get it. It's very shiny, and if you look right here, see that line? I didn't make that line. That line has been there. It's on both sides. Kind of see it.